Hi everyone, it's Amber and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm continuing on in this video with my Rediscover Your Stash series. As you can see here, I have another one of my iris cases that I took out of a collection that I really want to use up. If you've missed any of my previous Rediscover Your Stash videos, I will link the playlist right here and then I'll also link it at the end for you. So, this iris case is full of a collection called Spring Farmhouse, and it's by Prima. And this is a Frank Garcia designed collection, so it's super vintagey and I love it. It's got all these images and cut aparts. So first of all, I do have the 12 by 12 paper pad, and there's 24 sheets, and they're really pretty. I love how they're double-sided and very collagey. So this one here is really pretty. I love it. You can either cut these little images out or use this as a whole collage page. And I love the backside. It's this really pretty, like almost watercolor effect buffalo plaid. So you get 4 sheets of each print. So that's the 12 by 12, and then again I told you that these are some of my favorite things to purchase. So this is the 4 by 5 journaling cards, and I can't even describe how much I love this. I love all the images. They're double-sided, so pretty. You can make so many things with this, and I love this as well. So many beautiful images. And then I did pick up the 2 ephemera packs. So here's the first one. 33 pieces. And then here's the 29 piece one. And I did fall in love. I've stopped buying flowers a lot, but I did fall in love with these because I've got the buffalo plaid print in there. So I got the 3 packs of flowers, and then I got the chipboard stickers. So they're these and those. And then of course, you know me, I got a couple extra single sheets of some of the same pages in the 12 by 12. And I hope that you'll keep watching to see what I make with this Spring Farmhouse collection. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this collection is I decided to utilize these 2 cute little journaling card sets and a bunch of the paper. So what I did is I came up with a cute little idea to use the paper in these to make mini note card and envelope sets. So as you can see, I've been really busy making a ton of cute mini little envelopes, and they're perfect because the paper is double-sided, so they look like they're lined, and it's really, really cute. These envelopes that I'm making fit a 3 by 4 card, and I used one of my favorite tools ever, the We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board. And if you don't have this in your craft room, I really recommend it if you're trying to use up a bunch of paper or if you like making handmade cards. This is so user-friendly, and it's a great tool. So I used this, and it was so easy. I was mass producing these things like crazy. As you can see, I made about 30 of them already. And so it's super easy to make this, and the cool thing is to fit a 3 by 4 card in here, you need a 6 by 6 piece of scrapbook paper. So as you know, a 12 by 12 can get 4 envelopes because they're 6 by 6. So you can get 4 6 by 6 sheets out of one 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. So that worked out great. And I'm going to do a short tutorial in just a second on how to make these envelopes. And inside is this really cute mini note card. And so see how cute the paper is? And the inside is all decorative, but you can still use your pen and write your message here. And then there's a cute journal card on the front for the main focal point. So the way I made these is super, super easy. So we're going to do a tutorial on the envelope in just a minute, but the way I made the cards was so easy. This is the 4x6 journaling card set. And if you take one of these, so some of these have like prints and like images on the front, but some of them, like this one, are plain and can be decorated. So I just took this, which is the perfect size, because if you fold a 4x6 in half, it becomes 3x4. So I just folded this in half. Make sure that you're lining the edges up straight. This becomes instantly a cute little 3x4 card. So then I go through this one and I choose, see, that's the one I used before, and I choose a cute little image to go on the front. This one's really adorable. So let's use this one. And it's cool because these rounded edges line up perfectly. And then this, you're going to have a little bit of a straight edge and a little bit of a corner here. You can either snip that off or use your corner rounder. So on this one, I used my corner rounder, and it wasn't exactly the same size, so I just rounded all 4 corners with my We Are Memory Keepers corner chomper, and then I evened out the sides. But on this one, maybe I'll try just to leave it. So I'll show you how to do this. It's so easy. It's kind of self-explanatory, but you just grab your adhesive. And you're not leaving a border on these because we want to keep them 3x4 so they fit perfectly into the envelopes. If we weren't keeping them 3x4, the 6x6 sheet that you need for the envelope would have to be bigger, and you wouldn't have it work out perfectly with a 12x12. So then you just go, and it's easy. You line this up with that edge, with that rounded edge, and the top. And you just made yourself an adorable little note card. I mean, how cute is this? And then you can write here, write your message, and then the back has the cute buffalo plaid. So I think I'm going to leave this one just like this. And then take an envelope. So here's a cute envelope I made. And stick that right in there. And it fits perfectly into your cute envelope. So aren't these adorable little card sets? And then it's perfect because you can use up this, because this has a bunch of the solid prints. So this would work, this would work. I have a plan already for these ones with the beautiful images on them, and that's going to be in the next video, and I cannot wait to show you. But first, let me show you how to make these cute little envelopes. So here's the We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board, and I want to make an envelope that fits a 3x4 card. So you look up your card size. I want to look up 3x4. So here it is right here. It tells you how big to cut your paper and what to punch it at. So it's super easy, and I love that it's 6x6 because that way I can use an entire 12x12 piece and get 4 envelopes out of it. So with these here, this collection had a bunch of collage style pages where you really, you know, have the urge to like cut these out and use them. But because there was not many just solid print pages like this one and this one, see, like if we use this, we'd be wasting this entire collage thing. Well, I had to get over that really fast because of the way this collection was. And you will see in the next video how I was able to utilize these collage pages and actually keep them intact, and so you can enjoy all the parts of it. But again, I had to get over the fact really fast that I wasn't going to be able to just cut these up and use them individually. So I went ahead and cut a lot of them down, as you can see in these envelopes, And they made absolutely beautiful envelopes. I mean, just look at these. So see how cute these are. They're like just bits and pieces of those collaged pages, and they made for some beautiful envelopes. And then, of course, the inside's all lined. So here's all the envelopes that I already made. I'll try to flip them over so you can see the other side as well. I love this one here. And then see how pretty it looks with the flap. See, that's all distressed and vintagey in the inside, and then the flap is so pretty with the gold. And so I made so many of these. This one has like the alphabet, and there's literally not an angle that isn't super beautiful. So here's the rest of them. This paper just is so pretty. Look at this one. It's got like a little part of a house right here and the farm animals. And then I love this little collage. So I made a ton of these envelopes, and that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to make 4 envelopes out of this 12 by 12 sheet of paper. You take this and you cut it down to 6 inches. And it doesn't matter which way you go because they're perfect squares at 6 by 6. So there's that one, and then we'll just do this one so we can cut off that branding strip. And then you just cut them 6 inches this way. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. My hubby's in there watching TV. I'm about to make us some breakfast in a minute. Kind of trying to stay home, avoiding the crowds, you know. Hope everybody's safe and healthy, and the perfect time to get in some crafting, right? While we're all trying to stay home more. So here's our 4 6 by 6 pieces, and it's beautiful on this side too. So now you just take the envelope punch board, and I'll do it this way so it's easier for you guys to see. But what you do is you just follow the instructions on here, and like I said, it said 6 by 6, and the first score line is 2 5/8. So you just line this right up at 2 5/8, and that's the only time you're going to have to measure, the only time, because you just punch and score. There's a little groove over here for you to score. And then you pull it out and see it made a little notch and a score line. Then you turn it this way, and all you do from here on out is see this little lever or notch thing that comes out right here? You just line this up with your score line every single time now. Punch and score. Turn it again, line it up with your score line. Punch and score. And one last time, line it up with your score line. Punch and score. This is like the easiest tool to use. Then on this side of the punch, see how these are pointy? Well, you just stick this in here and punch, and it rounds the corner for you. So I like to do it on all 4 of my pointy edges. So now you've got your perfect template for your cute little envelope to put a 3 by 4 card in. Then you just take this and crease down all your score lines. And I think I'll make it to where this is the inside and the buffalo plaid is on the outside, like this. So then here's your envelope. So you just fold these 2 sides in. This one goes up like this, and there's your envelope. So all you have to do is add adhesive here and here. And I like to use my ATG gun for this. And I give it a strip there right at the edge, and then one right next to it on both sides. So then you just flip that up, and of course burnish it really well with your bone folder, and you've got yourself the cutest mini envelope ever. Isn't that adorable? So I have 3 more to make, and I might make one of these this side up. Depends. Oh, that one's really cute. It has the heart and home. We'll see how these work out. And I also had 3 of these left over. So I'm going to make 6 more envelopes, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got them all punched out, and now I just need to put them together. So So I'm just working on putting together my last envelope. I'm going to crease all these edges really good. Make sure it's straight and right side up. Then add my adhesive. I'm so excited that I'm basically using this entire collection up. And it's so pretty. I love this collection. So here are the 6 that I just made. It went so fast. And then here's these. So now we just need to go through our journal cards and kind of match them up to make the cute little note cards. So I'm going to pull out the ones that have the solid prints like I mentioned. So of course this one again. This beautiful wood grain is going to make a pretty, pretty card. Okay, so I've pulled 16 to go with these 16 pages here. And then these ones that can just be simply folded in half. If you want to, you can go to your scoreboard and score these down the middle at 3 inches. And it'll give you a nice crisp fold. And this is perfect if you have one of the mini scoreboards. That's a perfect project for that. But today I'm just going to fold these in half. I'll use my bone folder to help me guide it. Again, sorry, my husband's watching TV if you hear stuff in the background. Isn't that just the cutest thing? I mean, I could do without the bees right there, but I just think that the collaging of this is just so gorgeous. And you've got yourself the cutest little note card, automatically a note card. And then you just stick it in there, and it's an adorable little note card. I love this project. So easy, love how it works out. So I'm going to do that for the other 2, but for these, right side up, just fold this in half, make sure those edges line up. Go through here, which one do I want to add? Let's add this one. Do everything with love and you will be blessed. Right there. this is like so fun and easy to make these, and I'm having so much fun making them right now. So I just kind of want to show you how I've been doing these. And I love that we're doing full coverage on the front, so the journal card becomes the card. I just love that. So, I mean, I just love how it works out because the corners just match up so great. And so I'm opening the card so I can get this exactly on here to the front cover. And it's just perfect. Then just burnishing it with my bone folder. And then close it up and you've got your note card. I'm just having so much fun making these. I've got 2 more to go and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished all the cute little note cards. I ended up making 24, and I did pull out some more of the sheets out of here, even though I didn't think they were going to work. They turned out pretty good. Let me see if I can find, like this one here. I used that one with the blessed image on it, and it turned out pretty good. So here's the front, and then that's the back. So I used what I had, and now I want to stuff these in all the envelopes. So I'm just going to start grabbing the envelopes and randomly putting a card in each one. In the cards, I actually decided to package them up a different way. So this is how I'm packaging them up. I think it's so pretty. So what it is there's 2 envelopes nestled in the middle and 1 card on each side. And I'm using these size right here from ClearBags.com, the B54. So don't worry about writing it down. I'll link this exact size below along with a coupon code for you. You can send these in Happy Mail for friends so they can use these, or you can put them for sale at your craft fair, anything. So I had enough cards to fill all the envelopes except for 8 of them. So I've got 8 envelopes over here that I can use for something else. Now we're going to package up the cute card sets just like this. So I've got almost all of them packaged up. Don't you just love how this looks? It's so cute in the little packages. And there's 2 sets in each one. I think they're so beautiful. There's the front, there's the back. And I've got all these done as well. I just love how this looks. So I've got all these done, and I'm going to package one here on video so I can show you how I did it. It's super easy. So I'm going to take 2 cards and pair one with each envelope. So there's one. And then there's one, and then I'll just put them back to back like this, and then decide which one I want to be on the front, and that's how I'll put it in the bag. So here's my clear bag, if you can see that. This is the front, so where the flap is taller is the front. So I think I want the wander in the front, so I'm just going to stick these in like that all the way to the bottom. And then you're just going to seal this up like this. So take that adhesive strip off. And these are so crystal clear and they're nice and thick. I love the quality of these bags. And then just press that down, get all the air out. And you've got your cute little card set to go along with all the rest of them. So we used quite a bit of stuff from this collection. There's only just a few of these left in here, and I have a plan for most of them on my next video. And there's only a few here, and these are like the layering pieces. So we used a ton of 12 by 12 paper making all these envelopes. And so I'm really happy with what I got through on this collection. And in the next video, I'm using the rest of the collection up, including the embellishments and the die cuts and the rest of the 12 by 12 paper. So stay tuned for that video. I hope that you give this a try with some of your collections. Oh, and by the way, some of the papers had, as I showed you in the beginning of this video, they had the cut aparts. And so I took a couple of the sheets of the cut aparts and just cut them down. So here's some of the cut aparts from the paper, and I love some of these images. They're so pretty. And so these are going to be also used in my next video. So make sure you stay tuned for that. It's coming super fast. So those are all those cut aparts. So I made sure to cut those down and save them. But I'm so happy that we were able to use the journaling cards with these, and I can stockpile these now for Happy Mail or craft fair stock or whatever. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you're not following me on Instagram, I'm Lyric Lover Crafts over there. I'd love for you to follow me. And if you're not subscribed here, please go ahead and do so if you want to see more videos in this Rediscover Your Stash series. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you really soon in the next video. Bye!